Hey guys, today I'll be going over some common tips and tricks with Google Colab. So the first one is I want to know the CPU model that I have in the Colab. So for that I need the package ps-util. Let's import that. Run it. Import. Yeah, sorry. Import and run it again. Okay. And to get the CPU model, I need a particular method of this package called CPU found, and let's run it. I got two of them. Now this two is actually the number of logical CPU unit. So let's see the documentation, what they say. For ps-util CPU count, it returns the number of logical CPUs in the system, same as os.cpu count in Python 3.4, or none. Logical CPU means, yeah, this is important. Logical CPU means the number of physical cores multiplied by the number of threads that can run on each core. This is known as hyper-threading. And if logical is false, returns the number of physical cores only. So yeah, so let's see if we put logical false, then what I get in Collab. So I already have two logical units, but now I want to check the actual physical unit. I just ran it. Okay, that's one. All right. Okay, now I want to check the GPU model. For that, I will run the famous command of NVIDIA SMI, run it. And it says NVIDIA SMI has failed because it couldn't communicate with the NVIDIA driver. Make sure that the latest NVIDIA driver is installed and is running. It actually means that I have not activated my GPU in Collab. So to do that, I have to do runtime, change runtime type, and currently my hardware accelerator is set to none. I have to change it to GPU. And the runtime shape, this is another configuration available only for Collab Pro and Collab Plus. This option is not available for Collab, the free version. And here you can check the standard and high RAM. High RAM basically means that if possible, Google Collab will allocate you more powerful GPUs. So right now I am just selecting standard one and save, and it will disconnect my previous session and connect it again and initializing, and now I'm connected. So now run it again, NVIDIA SMI. Yes. So now I got a Tesla K80, which is 11.441B, like 12 GB of RAM, VRAM GPU I got. It's not too powerful, but it's okay for now because right now I'm not going to do a huge GPU intensive process. Okay. Yeah. Now the next one is I want to check the GPU available for TensorFlow. That is where the TensorFlow is recognizing the GPU device in Colab. Import F. GPU. GPU, I think GPU device name, and if name not equal to, I had it copied somewhere else. Let me get it. Yep. So this is exact name that it will print. So I have to check that if device name is not equal to device, then raise system error. This no GPU found. Okay, now print found GPU, and I want to get the device name. Let's run it. Okay, so TensorFlow has recognized this GPU and yeah, all right. Now load next technique that is kind of interesting is load data in interactive format, and so that you can do some kind of basic sorting and things like that based on the column or feature names. So I am going to load Google Colab data table. Sorry, load ext. I'm going to load the Vega datasets as data. Vega datasets, import data, data.imports. And now I am running it. Wow, that looks really pretty. So you can see that now all these columns are, I can sort it by clicking on them like this. And I can do some basic filtering here as well based on index, index number, longitude, all these feature names actually. Okay, that's sometimes very useful. All right, the next one is check execution time of a cell. So for that, you just need to hover over your mouse over these play button or the execution button, and then it will show all the information executed by at this time, and execution time is 1.289 second for this one. This was a little large number because execution time was more because it had to import all these large data. All right, my next one is check execution time is over. Load TensorBoard inside Collab. Okay, this is also very useful. Let me add a code here, code line. And this is going to be load external again. Load ext TensorBoard. And now I'm just going to try TensorBoard. So let's see. So log logs. Let's see what it gives me. It should bring the TensorBoard inside my Google Colab. I did not get anything. Let's, okay, running TensorBoard on port 6006. Yeah, I think it will take a couple of seconds to show up in Google Colab. Yeah, that's it. Okay. It says no dashboard or active for the current data. That's because you haven't written any data to your event file. So just check that otherwise things are working. Let's say I want to add images. Yeah, so I'm getting the normal TensorBoard configuration and dashboards over here. All right, and now the last one, this is just a fun thing I sometimes love doing while coding, and that is adding fun images while coding. And for that, you have to go to Tools, Settings, Miscellaneous, and you can add Kitty mode and Kurji mode, both of them, and save. And now you will have some kitties coming from this side and that side over your screen inside Colab while you are coding. All right, but that was it for this video. Thank you very much.